I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft. Create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing. My heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. So passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection. I'm passionate about handicraft, create something new every day. My adrenaline is rushing, my heart beats like a drum. I love you so much, like a collection.